these teams, they're gonna fight like bears, like lions, however you want to call it. This is the moment. If you had any pocket strats that you were saving for TI3, you better use them now, because there's a chance you might not even get there. Oh my god, if they get this, I'm gonna be winning this. I'm gonna be winning the level 1 Roshan thing. How many Roshans are gonna be level 1? Oh, come on, Dread! Dread, gonna get stunned up, gonna get skewered, gonna be, oh, putting Miracle up on the high ground. Dread's still alive, the Cog's helping out, but the first blood goes the way of the Wisp. Mania, Trouble, getting up and wounded, gonna go down, gonna be picked up by the OD. Vengeful Spirit still hanging around there, is gonna have to wait until she has gold. Oh no, it's actually Unicorn that's eating his way through with Tangos. Nicely done. Saving a teammate, but that's, oh damn it! I was hoping, like, you know, compendium thing, I was hoping that they were gonna try and they were gonna succeed. That would have been amazing, and that would have been great, because they already lost so much other points with things. But they, of course, I mean, I guess with the Wisp and the Ursa, it's kind of obvious, but yeah. Yeah, okay, anyways, let's stick to the game. Let's stick to the game. So it's a 1-for-1 trade in the end. Absolute Legends does get the first blood advantage. There were a lot of tangos used by the Ursa though for that. He used all his tangos, so he'll miss those on the lane. The good thing is that he doesn't really need that much because he's up against a clock. And Dread actually picked up the Cogs first, so he doesn't have to worry about flare spam just yet. Dread is gonna, hey, they switched it around. Dread is gonna be playing the Clockwork. That means Darkseer played by Yol. And this is a swap around from most of the games that we've seen so far. And Yol's gonna be going into the jungle. We're gonna be seeing Vanscore playing the Shadow Demon. Of course, it's gonna be BZZ playing the Lifestealer, and in the mid lane, it's gonna be Solo playing solo mid, as he has been doing the entire time, playing the OD this game, already having himself a kill under his belt. Something that Miguel is probably quite jealous of. And my desk is moving. Huh. Nope. Stop moving. I guess it's just my laptop working hard with heating things. Awkward. Sorry for that slightly distracted notion. Anyways, Magnus gonna be played by Miguel here in the mid lane. He is already gonna be having 2 supports running away from him, actually. The haste rune is there. Oh, running away from him. Actually, no, 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 no. Here comes the stun, looking for it, and there's not gonna be the imprisonment. But there's also not going to be a follow-up. He was away in time, and the Wisp not coming out to help. That was the haste rune helping out, of course, to get that stun going, but not really any follow-up. Miguel gonna be slightly behind here, gonna be getting burned a bit of his mana. And we'll see how that's gonna go, as we're gonna be seeing a top lane getting a bit of a trouble, looking to go get some trouble for Dread. He has his cogs, but he'll get stunned. Stunned again. Claude. Mold. He's running to enemy territory. And he dies within his own cogs. IO picking up the kill, so at least making sure that Unicorn couldn't get close. And of course forcing a bit of Unicorn's mana away as well. But that's a rotation. Mania, of course, is going to be in the jungle. He knows that he can't do anything on the bottom lane, so he's in the jungle farming. Picked himself up the Bacillus ring first. Of course, he is one of the people that actually died in the first level 1 engagement, so he's going to be a bit behind at that. We're going to be seeing Miracle playing the Vengeful Spirit this game. Rise is going to be playing the IO, and it is going to be Unicorn on the Ursa. Did I miss anybody? No, I don't think so. Cool. So we have got an aggressive, no, sorry, safe trial lane. We're in semi-quattro lane, actually, if you can count the Nature's Prophet as well, on this top lane. And Dread is going to be having to deal with that. It's going to be tough. And his goal is mostly going to be to get levels rather than get farm, even though for now he's doing okay with the lane pushed out properly. There is, of course, no wards anywhere around to stop pulls from happening, so he's gonna have to be happy with the things that he gets, as he get a lot of harassment here already from Unicorn. But for now, he is doing okay, and he's actually gonna be having level 3 soon, which is quite nice. Spirits will still hit from Rise, the cogs are there to at least burn a Rise away from some mana. Look at that harassment from the tower, Rise! Overstaying his welcome, or just getting a bit too close. Flare is gonna hit as well, 40 HP left. Pops a salve, but you know, you wish you didn't have to at this point. In the meantime, it is going to be Lifestealer that's going to be pushing a bit on the bottom lane. Maybe trying to force someone to come here, to just stand here without being really able to get anything. That's, of course, already worth something. But not able to get it. Not able to get a TP out, that is, but is able to, of course, continue his harassment. Has got a shield, has got a quelling blade as well, and has got some extra tangos from Vanscore. Vanscore, who is just pulling and stacking, because this is where he should be getting his experience. Not taking any experience away from the lane, and just getting his own in the jungle, making sure he makes good use of that. In the meantime, Darkseer is actually rotated top. Yol going to be here to help out, just in case. Iron Shells are going to be pushing out the lane a bit. The thing about if you push the lane out a bit, if you push it right now too far, you'll make sure that with the next push the lane will be pushed out again, and you know, you get my drift. You want to have the lane pushed out because that goes towards your tower. Nature's Prophet goes down to neutral. We're going to assume that it was on purpose, as the blood puddle is right there. Yeah, that was on purpose. He wasn't trying to run anyway. And they're going to be going for this. Yol has got a surge, and Yol is going to be able to pick it up, and the cogs in the right place. The Flare is going to send them on their way. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. And a duel. This is interesting to see though. Like, this is a dual lane right now, but dual lane with two people that we normally see soloing. It's quite funny to see that happening. As we do, the push on bottom lane continues now with a lot of creeps there as well. Vanscore helping out. Just trying to see if they can force Nature's Prophet to come. And he is indeed coming. His TP is on cooldown. He does have Treants coming with him, and he can make new ones as well. So he is going to be going there, and he will be able to delay the push from happening. Fortification actually getting forced out from this as well. And we are going to be seeing a rotation coming here. It is going to be Rise coming in. We'll be able to tether and get some more speed up on Miguel should he needed it, but he didn't need it. He is missing quite a bit of mana already, and I think one more actually would be reducing him to below 80 mana. Yeah, they would. 26 mana. That's even less than below 80. That's just nothing. He can't do anything anymore. In the meantime, top lane might be some issue. Rise coming in again. Might be trying to go for Yol, but nope, no can do. And this is the trouble for RoX. I mean, they can't really counter initiate on this lane. I say trouble, but it's kind of like a luxury. Well, not a luxury issue, but more like, you know, you wish you could have done that at that point, because Rise was kind of solo singled out a bit. In the meantime, Solo sitting on 28 for 12. We have got Miguel on 17 for 4, so it is going to be the mid lane won by Solo, or at least based on last hits. You can compare the Ursa, of course, to the Lifestealer. Ursa is sitting up on 33 for 3, with Lifestealer on 37 for 9. Difference going a bit in the way of the Lifestealer, but not that much. And we also have, of course, got to keep in mind that Unicorn actually been part in both of the kills that RoX has been able to do so far, while Lifestealer has only been part of that one kill that was done at the start of the game. And right now, Wisp is level 3. Something that we have to watch out for. When that Wisp is level 3, when that Ursa is level 8, probably around the same time that will happen. These two, they're gonna go on a trip, and they're gonna be spilling some blood. That's what they're gonna be doing. And so far, Unicorn though, I mean, he is one of those heroes that is done earlier with being able to do something on the map than the Lifestealer, because you can, like I said, I can compare him to the Lifestealer in terms of farm, but I can't compare him in terms of what he brings to the table in the game. And in the meantime, Disruption there, Soulcatcher as well. Mania, he's locked inside, trying to TP out, won't be able to do that though. The Infest out is there, and Basil's got himself a kill. Nicely done. In the meantime, on the top lane, we have to tether out. Unicorn looking for a target. Stomps. Dread. Cogs. Dread is going to be able to walk himself out. The Cogs helping out. Dread is going to be able to stay alive. And they actually found Rise. Maybe they can do this with 2 Iron Shells. But Unicorn chasing them down. He doesn't have any mana, but he does have 7 stick charges actually. He could try to go for this. Sprout up on Yol. There could be a clap. There is a clap. It actually hits on Yol as well. But the Cogs, once again, those Cogs, those are the most amazing things right now. If Yol manages to stay alive, gets a stun in his face, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They can't do it anymore. Miguel actually comes in. Oh, come on. Miguel tried to make something happen, but he couldn't. Oh my god, he is the most sad Magnus ever. Like, I was thinking, like, why didn't he use his RP? He has got almost full mana bar, but his full mana bar is only at 104. That's the sad Magnus. And that is a very, very, very happy RoX.KiS that keep Yol and Clockwork alive. Those cogs, amazingly done, amazingly placed, and probably right now a thorn in the side of Absolute Legends, if you say it that way. Unicorn actually walking all the way back to base. I mean, why not? You can't really farm right now because he's too low, and he can do that. He can TP himself back to where he wants to be, and maybe with that he'll be able to make something happen on the map. Ryze is still not level 6 though. Ryze needs some solo experience, which is what he is getting right now, which is good. Because he needs that, because right now Ursa's ready. Oh, stun still gonna be happening up on solo. We are gonna be having Magnus back up again, but Magnus again, his mana is just not there. Flare's coming in solo, looking for this. Can try to do this. Oh, hello Eclipse, and that is gonna be Miracle getting picked off just like that, and nothing that Miguel can do with his teeny weeny mana pool. Ursas do look dangerous when they pop that stuff. Shouting like that. You automatically start to run, even though he's only doing that for clips. I saw that. Anyways, we've got ourselves the OD going for the Force Staff, of course. That's the logical build that Solo is going to be going for. Get that initiation going, and then just spike ahead in terms of intellect. And I say that, and I see that he's going for an item that I really love, but has been not really that favored. It is the Rod of Athos. So a lot of slow, 60% slow. 60%. Don't underestimate that. That is huge. And what I said during the draft is even more valid right now, as we are going to be having Mania. Gonna get picked off. Nope, gonna be able to TP out. Is it gonna be Shadow Demon that picks up the kill? Nicely done. But what I said during the draft was that the one thing that can, of course, hurt Ursa most is slow.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And that's what the Demonic Purge brings, but also what the Rod of Athos brings. I love it. I really do. I'm hoping that he still is gonna get a Force Staff afterwards, because I like Force Staffs as well. But I really like seeing him having a use. Top lane action going on. Miguel finally has a mana pool to go for an RP. Probably wants to use it. Yol is not gonna be able to search himself out of this one, and I don't think he can. Nah, he's not gonna try. He's just gonna go down. His teammates not able to help him out. Dread is gonna be locked inside a Sprout, but it doesn't really matter. Disruption is there, trying to stop Miguel from going in. Of course, he still wants to use that RP. Gonna get a Shadow Poison to get that vision going. Dread still running away. Will be able to run successfully and get into safety. Miguel doesn't have a Blink Dagger to chase him down with. Maybe Dread wants to go. No, burning away mana. As if he doesn't have a hard time already, as we see Miracle in a bit of trouble. Out of mana already. Solo doesn't have his Eclipse this time though. Does have a lot of intellect now, especially if you're an agility support. He actually doesn't have any points in Arcane Orb, which is quite surprising at this level. I mean, you might want to have at least one now, just to make sure you get that. I mean, you have your aura anyway, so why not even have that? But interestingly enough, not going for one level with it. Will, of course, get it next level. Should be able to get a next level. Surge, all trouble, Cogs helping out. Gonna be finding him Unicorn as well, but they're locked inside. Here comes Miguel, burning away mana, gets the RP just on Yol though. Here comes Basil, looking for Ryze. Ryze already picked off before he can TP Unicorn into safety. Unicorn running for his life. Can they slow him down again? No, they cannot. And he is running. Oh. Hello, Itolo. There comes the Eclipse. There comes the Esper Imprisonment. Miguel is gonna pay. And he is gonna pay with his life. He tries to deny the tower, can't do it. Tower goes to the Clockwork, and that is gonna be 5 heroes on the top lane for RoX, as they pick apart Absolute Legends one by one after that one person RP upon Solo, who actually, or Yol, he didn't actually die. Did he? No. He didn't.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I can't say he did. Did he? No. I did see him die right there, but that was earlier, right? I'm waiting for a confirmation from the chat. That's the upside of having no delay. They can actually correct me when I say something wrong.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But they're not saying anything.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But RoX probably pretty happy with themselves right now. We do have the Wisp at level 6 though. He just tried to use his first relocate, of course, to help get Unicorn out of there. But right now, this is the time where they should be trying to get things going. And they're gonna be fighting Basil's first. But this is something that shouldn't happen. Basil's wins that man fight. That is not something that you would expect to happen. Mania's gonna drop here as well. Solo with indeed the Arcane Orb, doing massive amount of damage and Absolute Legends. They have to reconsider. They have to regroup, recuperate, and rethink what their game plan is right now, because they are getting picked off one at a time. And I'm still having my mouse selected on that Wisp, because he is the one, together with Unicorn's Ursa, that is supposed to be getting this thing together. Mania, like the whole theory is of course Rise and Unicorn teleporting somewhere, having Mania teleport in there as well, and just pick off the hero that they find. But it is something that RoX.KiS is of course expecting, and they are saying, you know what, you're not going to be able to pick off anybody of us. We're just going to play some 5-man Dota right now, and we're going to teleport bottom. We're going to stop the push there. Miguel already running for his life, has got the Wrath of Asos on him, and he's, oh, look at that. It's going to be invisible still though, but you saw the slow. It was just insane. They're not going to be getting a kill. As Miguel actually gets burned away a bit of mana. I think he got hit by those cogs. Roshan is going to be the target though. I guess that's maybe something that they can try and maybe actually get as well. And there's a cell from Rise helping out. In the meantime on the top lane, TP out from the Nature's Prophet was in time. Then they are going to be able to get this. Yes, they are.
Immortality.
Miguel running around in his invis is almost running out though. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking here. Maybe he thought he was going to be able to do something, but nope. Or maybe now he can, with help of Unicorn and Rise. They're going to be finding each other fairly soon though. It's daytime, they see each other, and it's going to be Solo that actually walked in to maybe go for an Astral Imprisonment, but knowing that Miguel sticks around is kind of the clue for Solo that he is not alone. And especially not with that ward right there. Oh, the relocate top. He's gonna go for Basil's. The RP is there, and the damage as well. It is gonna be Basil's running for his life, won't be able to, and these are the kinds of pickups that Absolute Legends so desperately needs, even though they kinda also need them without the RP, but the RP for the Lifestealer are definitely worth it. As Wisp comes back to where he started off, of course, goes down. No real challenge there. At least he is the only one that gets traded for the kill on the Lifestealer, which is a worthy trade still for Absolute Legends. The gold graph though, looking merciless. It is gonna be RoX.KiS that is 10k gold ahead. Experience graph, bit of a drop back from the 10k mark, but still 7,500 at 14 minutes in. It is pretty damn painful for Absolute Legends right now, as we are gonna be seeing Solo in the prime of his time. With, of course, no deaths yet for him. I mean, there's only 4 kills on Absolute Legends. It's really not that much. We see that there is actually both the OD as well as the or Svenskor on his SD Shadow Demon not dying yet this game. As we see Dread looking for a hook. We see Unicorn going to dodge it. Dread actually, nah, he has it on cooldown still. But the tower will still go down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, that took you long enough, but of course back to protection was still there. It was kind of funny. But, yeah. Awkward. Need to have the Lifestealer there to help out. Anyway, the relocate is up again. The question is, where are they gonna go? They're gonna go bottom. Are they gonna go Dread? Yes, they are. Here they come. Tower is what they want. Maybe Dread as well. They're ready. The TP support's coming in. Rise, run for your life. Unicorn at least took the tower, but he is not gonna be taken home again by the Wisp. The Aegis is still there. That helps. Rise is gonna be out again, but he is not gonna be happy either, because he still dies to the Flare. Or the Urn Charge. What's the Urn Charge? We're gonna say it's the Urn Charge. It's probably better. Probably the one that actually had it. Unicorn able to TP out, of course. He had the Aegis. But that's, I mean, he used the Aegis. Basically, it was a trade for the Aegis and a Wisp versus the tower kill. Might have been worth it though, as the open wounds go Miracle, and this is gonna be a kill that is very simple to get. As we have got the Lifestealer already having his armlet up. And the push continues on the bottom lane for RoX. They want to take down the tier 2 tower bottom. Should be able to get this. Fairly easy. Surges up and Dread in case he wants to do something. And they continue on. They don't want to break. They don't want to stop. They don't want to slow. They want a very early tower. Tier 3 tower that is. Because it's only 17 minutes into the game. And they're knocking on the door of Absolute Legends base right now. Is Absolute Legends gonna open? I don't think so. Hostile visitors. Desolator almost up on Basil's TPs towards the top tower. Disruption is already there, holding Mania in place. Mania trying to TP himself out, but the Astral Imprisonment will stop him. And that is gonna be Mania again. No can do. It is too much. The Arcane Orb is just too much. In the meantime, the middle tier one is also going to be attempted. This is something that Absolute Legends should try to do. Get the pressure on all sides, split push, take gold, try and take gold. The vacuum is going to be too late, but the tower is going to be in the 9 range. At least the tower is going to go down. It's not the most amount of gold they could have had, but at least it's more than they had before, because before the tower wasn't even down. So, you know, these are the kind of things that you want to see them do. You want to be able to see them get some gold up, to be able to still have a chance to get their core items up. But of course the RoX has their core items up. Look at the difference between net worth between this Lifestealer and the Ursa. It is a Desolator that's completed right now. We have over 10k net worth on BZZ, and we are going to be seeing the Ursa sitting on 5,500, so almost a double amount on the Lifestealer. I say almost because it's not quite, but yeah, maybe now it will be, because the tower goes down, even though it's OD taking the gold. All the tier 2 towers now down. You're gonna have Roshan up again in, well, actually quite long from now, 5 minutes. We might see RoX already trying something before that, because they know the longer they give that Absolute Legends the time to farm up, the bigger of a threat that RP will be. Because he has got his Blink Dagger, the bigger of a threat that Ursa will be. He'll be building up a BKB, most likely. And the Nature's Prophet will be transitioning more into a semi-carry role. So do they really want to give time to Absolute Legends? On the bright side, I mean, if you think of this late game, this Lifestealer is still going to be out of control, kinda. And he is actually baiting right now. They're hoping for a Wisp TP. They can try if they want to. They can also use it to get himself out. Unicorn already got Burnimated Mana. Infest out. Gonna be going for Unicorn. Finds himself in a man fight that he doesn't want to take. And the man fight goes away of... Oh, hi Mania, welcome back. Of Basil's actually, of BZZ. They're gonna be able to pick up the Wisp here as well. At least the Ursa will be safe. Unless he brings him with them as well. And I don't think that he wants to, and he doesn't. So that's that. I'm not sure why Mania still came in. I'm kinda thinking that he could have cancelled, but he was too late probably with that, otherwise he probably would have. And the push continues once again for RoX on the bottom lane. Is 16-4. RoX looking to be on fire. I don't see Absolute Legends lineup from yesterday. Or at least I don't see Absolute Legends gameplay from yesterday. They can't find their momentum. And that is troublesome for them right now. Very much so. 15k gold in their favor. 10k experience in their favor. And RoX, they're not done yet. Far from done, that is. Miguel, this is your time. RPs are the one thing that they can still try and take this game with, but it has to be a perfect one, because there's disruptions and astral imprisonments to try and save people's lives, or to try and initiate fights. There's rages, there is vacuums, Darkseer walls, there's cogs. There's a lot of pressure for that Miguel, and because they don't really have that much follow-up, rather than apart from putting Unicorn in harm's way and just having him bash on one target, and he doesn't have any AoE. There goes the first astral imprisonment. Miguel gonna jump in, gonna RP, gets 3, gets disrupted though, and gets a hook in his